Alright, so as you guys can tell by the title of this video, today we're going to be doing a Boxycharm unboxing try-on edition. And you guys know that I love Boxycharm. I use them all the time. I love getting their monthly products. I love, pretty much normally I love everything that comes in it. And if I don't love it, it's something that I like. Alright, so I say this in all my videos. My dog is at my feet, so if you hear weird noises, that would be her. Because she likes to make weird noises while I'm filming, like she is right now. So if you guys know me, you guys know that I love Boxycharm. I absolutely love, this is something like, even if I'm dirt ass poor, which I kind of am right now, but if I'm dirt ass poor, I am not going to be getting rid of this box. Like this right here supplies me with like most of my daily need, like makeup products that I use all the time. Like I feel like most of the time I always typically love everything that I get in the box, and if I don't, I normally pass it along to someone who does. So the first thing we got was this Dr. Brandt Needles No More, No More Baggage Eye Depuffing Gel. So I actually used this twice now. I used this under my eyes before I did my makeup. I don't really notice a difference, but to be honest, my eyes were really puffy this morning. They're always puffy, and it's literally like 9 in the morning, and I just woke up, so I have to use this more to really test it out. But this product is $42. Literally, that's like double the price of the box. So there you go. It is super small. Dr. Brandt is super expensive. Like I would never pay $42 for this. This is like that's my hand. That's the size of it. But Dr. Brandt does have a lot of good products, so I can't be too mad at them. But this is supposed to reduce under eye bags and dark circles. Alright, so the next thing we got in this box was this Chella Beauty Eyebrow Cream. Now, so when I first got the box in the mail, which was like 2 days ago, I picked this up and I was like, what the fuck is this? So I opened it up and I was like, oh, a little brush. It was like an eyebrow brush. Okay. I was like, okay, and I was like, okay, maybe if you twist this, it deposits the eyebrow. Nope. So you open it up, and there's a pomade in there. Now, I haven't tested out the product yet, so I can't fully put my opinion on it yet, but just like opening it up and seeing how little product is in there, and how like, I don't know, I just feel like that's really annoying. So once it starts to go down, you're gonna have to be digging your brush in there, and that feels really annoying to me. But it might not be as bad as I think, so we're gonna try it out today. So I'm just spooling out my eyebrows. It did not come with a spoolie, so I'm just using my own. Alright, so for an eyebrow brush, this is actually pretty thick. I know you guys can't really see on camera, but I personally love a more thinner eyebrow brush. I do see some people use thicker ones, but I don't really like that. So we're gonna go in, and yeah, it's already hard to push in there. Alright, so alright, I guess I'm gonna wipe it on the side of the cap to see if I can make the brush a little bit thinner, and I guess we're just gonna go in and see how this baby works. Okay, so far it's actually distributing really well on the brows. It doesn't look too thick, it doesn't look too, you know, crazy or anything, but the brush is a pain in the ass because I really can't get sharp. I can't line my brows. I like my brows to be sharp, so if you're someone that just likes to 1, 2, 3 go, and I wish I was one of those people, but I'm not. So if you are one of those people, this would be a great product because I feel like it actually is really, really good. I do feel like the formulated pomade, gel, or whatever is in here works good, but I definitely need a different brush. So I'm just gonna stick to this brush just because, you know, we're testing out this product itself. But I think if I use a different brush, I might actually like it a lot. So, alright, so the next thing we got was this Note Luminous Silk Blush. And I believe it's pronounced Note, maybe Note. And you open up, it looks like this. This is a darker blush than I'm used to, but it is a beautiful color, so I'm very intrigued. This product is $11.99, so basically it's $12. This is in the color 05 Desert Rose, and when you open it up, it does, okay, so it does have a mirror in there, and when you open it up, it does come with a little brush. I'm not going to use this. There's no, what are you supposed to do? Like, I don't know. I don't know why brands put this type of brush in their products. Nobody uses this. I don't know. Either way, I'm not mad at it. I would buy it for the blush. So I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques blush brush. We're going to pat in there. Ooh, I feel like that might be very pigmented. Let's see. Okay, there's no fallout. So we're gonna put it on the cheeks. Yeah, that's super pigmented. Okay. That's super pigmented, my bad. I should have just tapped into it once, not twice, but that was 2 taps and that's how pigmented it is. But that color is stunning. And it blended really nicely. A lot of pigmented blushes, I do look like a clown right now, but a lot of pigmented blushes, they, you know, once you put it on, it's so hard to blend. And that just blended so nicely. Holy wow. Alright, so I look like a clown right now, but I'm just gonna pat through and just kind of blend through it. That color is super beautiful. I did think it was gonna be way too dark for me, but I think it's a very beautiful color. I need to only tap into it once, not twice, but it's so pretty. I am really liking this. Would I pay $12 for this? Hell yeah, this is bomb. Alright, so the next thing we got in this month's box was this Crown Brush Fuego eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. Beautiful colors. I was so excited to get this. It's beautiful, so beautiful. The pan size of it's huge. So like the palette isn't super huge, but like the pan size is a really good. So hopefully this is really good and that you get a good amount of product. Alright, so the first thing that I noticed are the mattes look beautiful. These are very dark colors. So if you're not into dark, warm colors, they're not going to be for you, but they are very dark. I feel like the shimmers are not that shimmery. I am a very shimmery kind of girl. I love me some glitter, I love me some shine. So that's, you know, we'll see. We'll see what goes on. So this first shade right here, I actually did like a little swatch of it, and it does have a shine to it. So it's not like super shiny or matte, but it does have a little bit of shine to it. So I'm going to try to use this highlighter because, you know, why not? And I'm just going to go into it. It's kind of a matte shade, but it's kind of a shine shade as well. So we're gonna put this on the cheeks. Definitely nothing I'm looking for, but I just thought since we didn't get a highlighter in the palette, or in the box, that we would use a highlighter. It's definitely nothing that I would even care to use as a highlighter, but I just thought, you know, why not? Let's just do it. It does give a little bit of a shine. I'm not too mad at it. I'm just more of a blinding highlighter kind of girl. But honestly, so far, like how non-pigmented this is, I would not even use this on my eyes. But it didn't look too bad on the cheeks. The lights do enhance the shine a little bit, but not too mad. Alright, so I'm going to go in with some dirty brushes, but they are stained, but I have wiped them off on my pants, so there's no product coming off. I even tested it on my hands, so just a heads up. There's not really a transition shade in here. I know a lot of people use this kind of color as a transition shade. It's kind of actually too dark for me to use, but we're just going to use it. So I'm going to use the Morphe M504 blending brush, and I am going to go into that shade. So we're going to be using this shade right here. And let's see how this bad boy works and see if it's a good transition. Actually, I can already tell it's a good transition. It just looks so like taupey brown in the pan, but it's actually really warm on the eyes. So yeah, that's a good transition. I'm glad I used it. So far, it's already blending out really, really good. I actually really like that color. Wow. I prejudged it, honestly. Prejudged it. That's really pretty. Alright, so now I'm going in with my Morphe M441 brush, and I'm going to be going into this color right here. And this is kind of like a warm form of brown red color. It's like a, I don't know, I'm not good at describing colors, but we're going to be taking this on the outer part of my eye and into the crease. Okay, it's not that pigmented. It is starting to show up, but it's really not that pigmented. But it's blending super nicely. I really like that. It's blending super nicely. Alright, so I'm going into the first color in the first brush and just kind of blending it all together. That color is really, really pretty, and it blended so nicely. So now I'm going to try to go into some darker colors. I'm going to go into this color right here, And I'm just taking my Morphe, I think it's a R38 brush, rose gold 38 brush. Can't even read the name on it. But I'm gonna go in, and that looks, let's tap that off. Yeah, that one's way powdery than the other ones. So I'm gonna go in with that, and we're gonna just kind of deepen up the crease. Basically, just doing the same thing I always do. Pack it on the outside and start blending it in. And I'm going to start mixing these two colors right here because I do want it to be a little bit darker. That color though is super pretty. So I'm going to go into the darker one and try to pack it through just to make the eyeshadow darker. Alright, so I'm going in with the first brush and just kind of blending through. Those shades are not as dark as I would like them to be. You do have to really build them, but I'm not mad at it because they are super blendable and they blend so nicely. So I'm really liking this palette so far. So the first shades I used had no kickback and no fallout at all, but these two darker shades right here, they did have a lot of kickback and some fallout. So as you guys can tell, it's on my face. I'm just gonna try to wipe it off a little bit, but it's kind of probably gonna stain my face. I'm just going into the brush that we were using and I'm taking that more maroon shade and putting that under my eyes. Taking that pencil brush and taking that white kind of brighter shade and putting that on the inner corner and on the brow bone. Alright, so now I'm just taking a flat brush. This is the Bodyography flat shader brush, and I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is kind of a purpley shimmery shade. Pick it up. It does look pigmented. Normally I would spray my brush with shimmery shades, but I'm testing these out, and honestly I'm too lazy to get up to get some spray. So I'm just laying this on the middle part of my lid. Okay, honestly this is a really pretty color. And I feel like it would work really, really good if I did spray it. So I'm not mad at it. It looks really good so far. Just packing it on the middle. So now I'm just going in on the other side of the brush and taking this warm golden pinky shade. It is super pigmented, has tons of kickback. And I'm just going to place this on the inner corner of my eye. Definitely not as bright as I thought it was going to be, honestly. Like, these shades are really pretty, but they're really not that bright. So, whatever. Alright, so I feel like I'm not giving it a fair chance because I'm not spraying it. So, I'm going to take it on my brush and I'm going to spray it and give it a fair chance. And we're going to see if we can make that brighter. No, not really. Well, a little bit. I mean, not as bad. I'm going to take the purple a little bit more and spray it as well, and then pick it up and see if we can make it a little bit more pigmented. Not really. It's not really, I mean, it looks really pretty. I feel like this eye makeup look looks really good, but I was thinking these were going to be a little bit more pigmented. Alright, so this palette is $29, so basically it is $30. I actually really liked it. I think the colors, as I was blending, did lose a little bit of their color, so they did blend super nicely and very easily. I did really like them, like the crease shades, but I do believe they did lose some of their color as I was blending through and I had to keep adding on more. I like the shimmer shades. I like this look a lot, but I think it definitely could have been a lot better. I expected the colors to be a little bit more pigmented and more brighter, but I would probably use this again. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it in my collection and I might even use it tomorrow, who knows. Alright, so the last thing we got in this box was this Wonder Beauty mascara. It was $24. I actually thought this was a lipstick when I got it. So anyways, I opened it up and I was excited to see that it was a mascara. And it's called the Unleashed Volume and Curl Mascara. So it's supposed to curl your lashes and it's supposed to lengthen and strengthen and condition your lashes. So I never know with these curled ones. Do you use the like curled side or do you use the like stick out side? I don't really know. I kind of just, you know, I just go with the flow. So I'm gonna put this on my lashes and see how it works. Okay, so it's not a super pigmented, I say pigmented, but it's not a super like bold mascara, but it did make my lashes look really good. I do see a curl to them, so that's really cool. I do like how it looks. I would use this more for a more natural makeup look, not a bold one like I have on today. It is $24. Would I buy it again? Maybe. Yeah, I might buy it again. I don't know. I like it. I do think it evenly, like, you know, brushed out my lashes and did curl them, so it looks good for like a more natural look. I'm not a more natural kind of gal, but on my lazy days, on the weekends, to match these brows, this is what I probably use. Alright, so that is the completed look using this month's Boxycharm items. So I'm just going to do a little rundown. So the Dr. Brandt Needles No More, No More Baggage, you know, depuffing gel. I can't really decide if I like it or not. I'd have to use it more. So I'm not mad at it yet, so that's a good. Alright, so the Crown Fuego eyeshadow palette. It's actually a really beautiful palette. Actually, as I'm looking at it, I really like the makeup look I created with this, so I'm definitely going to play around with this more. I was being harsh on it just because I do have a lot of better things in my makeup collection, but honestly, this was pretty good. I'm not mad at it. The shadows blended out really good. They didn't have a crazy amount of fallout. I actually really liked it. So yeah. The Wonder Beauty mascara, it was good. I'm not mad at it. I'm running out of mascara, so I need more mascaras, but it's definitely a more natural one. So for this kind of look, it does not look good at all, but if I was doing a natural look or doing just a mascara day and I just needed a light amount, this would be really good because it really evenly like spread out my lashes, so it makes it look like I don't even have mascara on and I just have naturally long, thick lashes. So I do really like this. I do need to test it out more, of course. Alright, for the Chella Beauty eyebrow thing, I already kind of explained my opinion on it in the beginning. The brush is very thick. One good thing about the thick brush is that it's a very quick 1, 2, 3 with the thick brush. I like a more sharp, worked on brow, so I would use a different brush with it unless I'm being lazy, and I'm lazy a lot. So on my weekend days, I'm just doing like a 1, 2. This would actually be a really good product. I don't like the idea, well, I like the idea of it being at the bottom. I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's really not a lot of product in there, and honestly, like once you run through that, it's gonna be so hard to get to the bottom of it. So if they made it a little bit shorter and thicker, that might have been a really good idea, and I really like the formula of that. It went on my brows so easily, it didn't leave any chunks. A lot of pomades leave like chunks, and you have to spread it through, really annoying. And this went on super easily, so I really like this. I'm going to use this a lot more, just with a different brush. And for the Note, or should I say Note blush, I don't know the pronunciation of it. This was beautiful. It looks so good. It was super pigmented, but even though it was pigmented, it blended out so amazing. So I actually really love this blush. I'm going to be using it all the time now. I can see this is awesome. I don't have a lot of blushes in my collection, and I'm really excited because this looked really good. Okay, so this month's total was $133.98, so basically $134. You paid $21 for this box, and I feel like it's so good. So even if you get disappointing products, which I really wasn't disappointed by any of these, I do have like better products in my collection of this month's box. This wasn't my favorite month's box, but I'm gonna use these products again. I'm not even mad at them, but I feel like it's such a good concept because you literally pay $21 a month and you get tons of products that you've probably already seen and wanted to try, but were too scared to buy, or just something you've never heard of, and it's really cool to try it out. So I really like it. You pay $21 a month. You can't even be disappointed because I feel like I never fully hate everything in the box. I just, you know, there's some things I don't care about so much, but I normally love everything. So yeah, that is the completed look and tutorial review kind of thing on this month's box. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one.
Got in my mouth, maybe guilty but proud. Now I'm an outlaw.